back to another episode of Facts and Theories, hosted by yours truly, Ashro Kagemate, aka Manga Kid, aka KBT, aka whatever the fuck you want to call me. And today we got Black Clover back on the chopping block. Nah, this one's a little interesting, if you ask me. How you feel about Asta learning magic? Wow, right? I know. Let's get into it. Check it out. So, look. This is my theory. Well, not my theory per se. I'm not gonna claim that like that. But I did cause it's like bits and pieces. So this is just how I think of it. I don't know if somebody else has the same thoughts, but I'm just pulling from resources, right? So I saw that Unami, I think, posted a video and I watched it. It was about Asta possibly learning magic, right? And I watched it, and it was basically saying that Z10 allows you to use mana and ki combined together to form attacks. It's basically what he was saying. He was basically saying that it's not that Asta can't do magic, he can't access mana, right? But instead of mana, he has anti-magic, right? So anti-magic is technically anti-mana. So instead of anti-magic, so he disperses the mana surrounding him, so nobody can use magic. That's basically what it is. So with that, he replaces mana with anti-magic and comes up with a new form of magic, his own type of magic. He might get it in the sense of a scroll from the land of the rising sun. He could possibly get a scroll there from the land of the rising sun, and that'll help him access that after he learns how to do it himself and gets, you can feel me, taps in, maybe even awaken something inside himself. Or like his book starts, like he starts getting spells written in his books because he's learning. Because his mind is already there and his body's already there. He knows like different things. He just needs to he just never could use them. So like say the runic thing, he can do that. He's seen it enough times to where he knows like that what to do. But he just can't use it because he doesn't have magic. So let's say he unlocks this after what he does. Y'all see in the next video. He unlocks it after what I think he does. So now he has new magic. He got what he got. And he has a whole different scroll, or even possibly he might get a whole new scroll low key, and then still have spells being added to his regular book. So you feel me? Like now he has two grimoires, like technically, bro. Like it's just really so much that can go on right now, and it's like blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. This man can really learn magic. Now, with this, it can do like a lot of things, right? It could give him access to maybe anti-magic, spatial magic, anti-magic, stone magic, anti-magic, dark magic. You feel me? Like this opens up a whole new avenue, because if you're using anti-magic as mana, then you can using anti-magic as mana and using your ki to manipulate the mana enough to where you're creating magic, then technically your access to what magic you can use is You don't know. He doesn't know what his attribute is, so it could be anything. Has wind. Somebody else has silver, or somebody else has tree. Like it's a whole lot. So, or it could be anti-magic, anti-fire magic. Like I don't know. Like there's a lot that can happen, but there's probably gonna be a better name for it. There's definitely gonna be a better name for it. So there's a lot of possibilities. There's endless possibilities. He could learn anti-magic chain magic, anti-magic trap magic. There's a lot that can go on. But as far as we know, Union, cause Not did show us how to use the devil power to amplify. Like all he did was amplify his power with the devil's power and combine the devil's power with his power. Let's say Asta gets a new power from using anti-magic as a mana source and using ki to manipulate it and shit. He gets a new magic, right? And on top of that, he gets, like, let's say both of his he gets a scroll from there, and he gets a grimoire from, his grimoire gets updated. So now he has 2 different foundations of magic that he can pull from, and then he can just combine all 3 of those. He can combine Libe's magic plus the what's it called magic plus the magic he just made up with using anti-magic as a mana source, plus whatever he gets in his book. That it could be more anti-magic spells, since he can manipulate anti-magic a lot better now. So like I said, the possibilities are endless, like really endless. It's like, because he didn't realize it, but using his ki was what allowed him. Using his ki combined with his anti-magic was what even allowed him to fly on his sword. Like he didn't understand it, but he was using anti-magic as a mana source and using his ki to manipulate it enough to where he can glide through the air using his sword, what other people do with brooms. You feel me? So it's like Z10 pushes it to a whole nother level because he's aware of what he's doing, and he's actually trying to put them together and use them that way. So it's gonna be crazy. He's gonna have an anti-magic mana zone. He's gonna have an anti-magic mana skin. He's gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. He's been doing all of this without any of that. So his body is up to par with some people's strongest magic. Like mana skin, he didn't need mana skin. His body carried him through that. So imagine if he had mana skin. He could literally like spend nights there. You feel me? Like that's what's crazy. So that I don't know how y'all feel about that. I think he gets like he might get 2. I don't know, because it's tricky. It's tricky because okay, so his book might just help him. His book might just be his access to anti-magic, right? And then he uses his book's anti-magic and ki and combines that to get him a scroll that has a specific type of magic that combines those 2 and uses that. So that way he has a new foundation of magic, and then he's building on his anti-magic. Like he's able to use it more, use it different ways, because he has better ki manipulation and he's learned Z10. So it's like it's a lot he could do with that, and those are going to give him new regular anti-magic spells and uses and different things he can do with that. And then he can convert that into his scroll and use that and use the magic more viably. You feel me? There's a lot of options he has right now, a lot of avenues he can go, a lot of routes he can go. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all right now. Let me know, as usual, is this a fact or is this a theory? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to that post notification bell so you always know when I post. And I'll see y'all later. Be safe.